Hi soulmates, welcome to class. So we're going to be illustrating this dress by Prudential or Prudent Gabriel. So if this is what you love, stay tuned. Okay, so I will not be using fabric for this. I do not have that amount of fabric to use for this, but I'm going to use this paper to show us how we can go about it. And trust me, it's going to be fine. Okay, so I have this paper. I'm going to be folding it in a 360-degree form, like cutting a 360-degree flay. You cannot use a 90-degree flay for this. The shoulder is going to be tight. I've tried doing that before. 180 degree, I do not really know, so I decided to use 360 degrees so that the wideness of the shoulder coming from the top is going to be enough for the shoulders. Okay, so here are the measurements that we need using this miniature dress form. You need the round neck measurement. This is what is going to make it look like a high neck. Your round neck measurement, you're going to be needing it to get the radius of the 360. Then we're going to take the full length of the top or the blouse or wherever you want it, or gown, wherever you want it to be stopping. We're going to take the full length, and then from this point we're going to take where we want the sleeve opening to be. Okay, of course it's not going to be the length of the full gown. It's going to be something that is within our hand length, and then we need the wrist circumference. Okay, so even though this one was bigger and a band was used on it like elastic. So using the neck circumference, mind you, I'm not using actual measurements here. Everything here is just for illustration, no actual measurements. Okay, so I just want to get the radius of something that we are going to be using. So if you have your neck width measurement, you want to divide it into 4 and mark, because the paper is divided into 4. I hope this makes sense to you. Even though it's a 360-degree flay, the dress has a sewing or a slit at the back which was sewn also. So from this radius, I'm going to take the full length of the blouse. The full length of the blouse, we're going to be taking it right round. Okay, that is after marking out the neck width of the blouse or the top. So I'm going to take the full length, depends on where you want it to stop. That is where it's going to be. So I will cut it out like so. I'll cut it out, then I'm going to cut out the neckline. Actually, this cutting here is wider than what I expected, so in the long run I'm going to fix it back and cut in a smaller form. Okay, so this is what we have, a normal 360-degree flay. Now keeping it this way, this is how it's going to be. We're taking this as the back of the blouse, and we're taking this part as the front of the blouse. Now this point is where the sleeve is going to be, as in where the hand is going to come out. Okay, and then the other part is the length of the blouse or the top. So from here I'm going to mark where my hand is going to come out from, the length of the sleeve, something where our hand is reachable. Okay, now we're going to mark the circumference of the wrist, right? You just want to measure it round, that is wrist divided by 2. Wrist divided by 2. Now if you want it to be bigger, to use elastic and hold it, you want to make it bigger and then use elastic to hold it down. Okay, so I want it to come up, since the length of the paper is quite small. I'll just make a drawing and then I'll cut out the circumference for the wrist measurement, that is wrist divided by 2, and this is where my sleeve for my hand is going to be coming out, or the hand of whoever is going to wear this is going to be coming out. Okay, now this is the neckline. All right, there is no extra way of making the neckline come up. Now this is the back. I'm just going to slit it open because looking at the dress from the video that was posted, it has a joining at the back. Okay, it has a joining at the back, so towards the top of it we have something to form a closure. This is to make it possible so that our head can pass into the dress. All right, so this is how it's going to look. Don't mind the fact that the neck circumference is quite bigger, so this is how the hand is going to be coming out. Now because we're using a paper, it's not fluffy. If you're going to be making something like this, you need something fabric that is fluffy like Duchess. Okay, anything that falls so easily is what will be good for this. Right, so like I said before, I decided to make the neck, the circumference, quite smaller so that it will look better since we're using a small paper. Now on the inside we're going to impute a rope that will be tied at the back. Okay, we're going to impute a rope, so this is serving as the strap or the rope that will be tied at the back. If you look at the dress very well, the front part is looking fitted. That's because it's tied inside. So towards the waistline, to give it a very nice fit, you're going to be attaching a rope by the side of the waist. Inside, when you tie it, nobody is going to see it. You tie it inside because the dress or the blouse is longer than it. Okay, so put it this way and we tie it at the back inside the dress. I know you know about this tying. Okay, so this is just how to go about this design or anything that looks like it, and it will come out really beautiful. So this is me here trying to fit it into the miniature. You can see tying the rope at the back. If the dress is longer, it's going to cover the rope, okay, and make the front to be fitted and slimmer, and then the neckline will have to be higher. Now if you're using a fluffy fabric, it's just going to fall and look beautiful. I hope you understand what we just illustrated. Of course your hand will be coming out from the side. I hope you understand and you enjoy, and of course you're going to use a facing to finish up the neckline and the slit at the back. Okay, and this is what we have. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.